Crypto miners are always on in search of renewable energy. Bitcoin miners claim they can provide the stability required by the Australian power grid by absorbing excess supply as more volatile renewable energy replaces more stable coal-generated power in the local energy mix. As policymakers gather in Glasgow to address the escalating climate crisis, Bitcoin miners point to their high energy consumption and ability to switch on and off quickly as a way for authorities to provide power reliability to communities in real time as the global energy mix shifts. To date, coal has been seen as a reliable power source, which is a challenge that renewable energy faces, said Cam Nelson, CEO of Dame, an emerging cryptocurrency miner. However, a really powerful way to increase renewable resilience in the grid is to build up oversupply, which Bitcoin miners can use when the communities don't need it. As it stands, most energy producers, whether through solar, hydro, coal, or natural gas, are carefully balancing how much power they produce, aware that much of it is sold for next to nothing during times such as the middle of the night or is completely lost to the ground. Bitcoin miners are positioning themselves as buyers of that excess power, claiming that they can turn off their operations when the community's needs are greater, such as when the wind isn't blowing or there is some other energy disruption, and feed their large load back into the grid. Other large energy consumers, such as Rio Tinto or BHP, cannot simply shut down their operations if the needs of the communities outnumber theirs, but Bitcoin miners can, giving energy producers a way to ensure their power is always going somewhere and smoothing the pricing, Mr. Nelson explained. Energy concerns resurfaced this week as cryptocurrencies took two significant steps towards mainstream acceptance. The Commonwealth Bank announced plans to offer customers 10 crypto investment options, and investors poured more than $40 million into the first crypto-exposed exchange-traded fund, which debuted on the ASX. Despite the cautious steps towards adoption, Bitcoin's energy consumption remains a contentious issue. According to the University of Cambridge's Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index, Bitcoin miners will consume approximately 130 terawatt-hours of energy this year, accounting for approximately 0.6% of global electricity consumption. This compares Bitcoin to the carbon dioxide emissions of small developing countries like Sri Lanka or Jordan. According to New Forex Suggest research, 284 million trees would be needed to offset Bitcoin's CO2 emissions this year alone. However, Bitcoin miners argue that their flexibility and constant demand is the tool that allows renewable energy producers to produce as much power as they want, ensuring the grid always has supply and the producers always have a buyer. According to data released last month by the Australian energy market operator, renewable energy powered more than 31% of all Australian electricity between July 1st and September 30th, a record, and as much as 61.41% of the nation's power grid between 1 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. on September 24th. It's growing, and so electricity prices in the middle of the day are basically zero, said Dylan McConnell, project manager for the open electricity market at the University of Melbourne's Climate and Energy College. It's the demand side that needs stability, and there are uncontracted renewable energy developers who are hurting because they need new sources of demand. Bitcoin miners have been signing contracts with renewable energy providers across the country, explicitly stating their intention to adjust their usage in response to broader community needs. We've just become the buyer of last resort, always ready to pick up some more power but always able to turn off quickly, said James Manning, CEO of Mawson Infrastructure, which has inked a deal with Byron Bay's renewable energy powerhouse Quinbrook Infrastructure Partners. Mr. Manning stated that his willingness to reduce energy demand during peak network load times was a critical component of the Quinbrook Agreement. In the final report of the Australia as a Technology and Financial Centre Committee, Senator Andrew Bragg mentioned the unit economics of Bitcoin mining, saying that the portability of Bitcoin mining operations gave them a useful advantage over data centers, which generally need to be close to telecommunications networks. The report also addressed energy concerns, stating, "It is critical that where cryptocurrency mining and related activities occur in Australia, these activities do not undermine Australia's net zero emissions obligations." To further connect Bitcoin mining operations to renewable energy sources, the committee recommended that the Australian government amend legislation so that businesses engaged in digital asset mining receive a 10% company tax break if they source their own renewable energy. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.